Hey everyone, it's Jo-Lynne from Musings of a Housewife. Today I'm going to show you a little trick that I have learned that is making my beauty routine much easier in the mornings. I have very thin eyebrows. They just thinned out. I used to have massive thick eyebrows and I plucked them, and I eventually plucked them so much that they never grew back in. So it's kind of annoying. I get kind of bald toward the ends, and I have had to pencil them in for years. Eyebrow pencil can be a little harsh and a little hard to use, and I learned a trick recently from a makeup artist who did my makeup for, I think it was the Dr. Oz show. She used eyeshadow for eyebrow pencil to fill in the eyebrows. And I came home and started doing it, and I think it's the best trick ever. I have this palette. It's a Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow palette, and I use it for eyeshadow, I use it for eyeliner, and I use it for my eyebrows. It's all I need. I have this little brush which I've had for a few years. It's actually by Laura Mercier, but I'm sure you can find other brands and that might be a little less expensive, but I can link to it below. It's great for all of these purposes. So all I do is, it's a lot of different shades of browns, and there's even black. So really, no matter what color your hair is, there's probably the right color in here. Sometimes I blend a few. All I do is I just dip this little pencil in my favorite brown shadow that's, you know, about a shade lighter than my hair color. And I just very lightly brush it in. Brush it in, and sometimes I move it back and forth a little bit just to get under there where the hairs are. The other thing that I use is a brush to brush them back out and get the right shape. And then if there's another little spot that needs a little filling in, that's what I do. It's so easy. And it looks really natural. I think it looks more natural than eye pencil. So you just work with it until you get it the way you want it. And it brushes off very easily with a tissue. If you get it in the wrong spot, you can just wipe it off and start again. A Q-tip works really well. If you get it a little too high, you can take a Q-tip. I didn't bring one down here to use, but to swipe it. And my eyebrows look so much better, right? And it really does stay on almost all day. It's nice to touch up maybe if I'm going out for the evening, but I don't have much trouble with it wearing off. The other thing I do is I use this for eyeshadow. I do use this for eyeshadow. It's what it's intended for, but I also use it for eyeliner, and I use the same little brush, and this time I found the black one works best. The other colors don't really have enough pigment, but I dip it in the black, and I usually tap my brush in the sink a little bit just to get off the excess so it doesn't spill onto your cheeks. And you just want to lift up your eyebrow, and you need to get really close into your lashes. And this is the trick for eyeliner of any type, whether you use pencil or liquid, or if you use an eyeshadow with a brush like this, is get right into the lash line. Have you seen women, hopefully it's not you, that you can see the line of skin, the eyelid between the lash line and where the eyeliner goes? That's not the goal here. That's not going to do you any favors. You want to get right into the lash line, and then you can kind of smudge a little bit so it's subtle. Work with it depending on if it's day or evening. But that's my #1 trick. The one thing you're doing wrong is eyeliner. You need to get it right into the lash line so that it basically is supposed to just make your eyelashes look bolder and thicker and helps your eyes look bigger and stand out more. That's my tip of the day, actually my 2 tips of the day. Eyeshadow for eyeliner and eyebrows. Until next time.